Hey guys, it's Katie. Today I'm here with a book haul. This is kind of a collective book haul. I've just kind of accumulated some books over the past month or so that I haven't been able to show you guys, so I figured I would just make a video and show you guys some books that I've bought recently. I'll just start with these first few. So these are ones that I just kind of bought at Booksamillion a little bit ago. They were kind of, I think they were separate trips. I think I bought 3 of them on one trip and the other one was a different trip. But basically, I got Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. And I've been really wanting to read this book. And I've almost picked this book up on so many occasions. I tried to order it online from booksamillion.com, but I accidentally ordered the ebook and I don't have an e-reader. So I had to return that and it was a fail, but I finally got it and I just got the mass market paperback because it was like $9. And yeah, so I saw the movie when it came out just because it looked interesting. I honestly didn't even know it was based off a book until I saw the title sequence, and I really enjoyed the movie. The movie was one of the best ones I've seen in like a long time, and if this book is like even better than the movie, then that's just a plus, so I'm really excited to read this book. Next book I purchased was Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, and I've just been hearing a lot of stuff about this book, and it just sounded like a really fun, like kind of light summery read, even though I think it kind of doesn't really have like a light storyline. So this book apparently is about a girl's friend who ends up disappearing and she leaves a to-do list behind, and her friend is just left to do all these tasks that are on this list. But yeah, the story just sounded kind of interesting, so I've also been hearing a lot about this, so I kind of just want to read it. Now the next book I purchased is something I really probably wouldn't buy, but I've just been, I don't know. So I bought Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. This is a book that I usually probably wouldn't pick up just because I don't know if I really like am into like historical fiction kind of stuff, but I mean it sounds kind of interesting. I guess it like has to do with time travel and things, but it takes place in like the 1700s and stuff, and I don't know if this is something I'd really usually read, and I don't know if I'll actually like it, but I watch a book, Utopia, and she just raves about this book, and she's obsessed with this book, she's obsessed with this show, and she just kind of convinced me to get into this book and series and stuff. So I'm going to try to read this first book, see what I think about it, and then maybe I'll pick up the other books. But I mean, it does sound kind of interesting. I just don't know if it's something that I will enjoy. I just hope it's not too slow. And I don't think this is... I think this is actually an adult book. It was like in the fiction section. So we'll see if I like it. It's pretty big. And I kind of do want to start watching the TV show. But it sounds kind of interesting, so I might like it. I don't know. We'll try it. Try new things. The next book I purchased was a new release, and this is P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. This is the sequel to All the Boys I Loved Before. I read that book last year, so I'm really excited to read this book because I thought it was just so cute, and it was just like, it was a really cute, fun read, and it was just kind of really like deep, and like it had more to do with like family, I guess, than love, and I just kind of really liked the book, and I'm really excited to read this one. And this book is actually really cute too. It's a nice little light blue color. The other one was like hot pink, so they're really cute books. I love the writing on here with like Sharpie and stuff, and I'm just excited to dive back into this world, and can't wait to read this book. I actually went to Booksamillion to buy this, like, I thought it came out earlier than it did, and I went there to buy it, but apparently it didn't come out till later, but then finally I saw it there, so I picked it up. So, yeah. The next book I bought like on a different shopping trip to Booksamillion. I go to Booksamillion so much because they just put a new one at the mall, at my local mall. They just built like a new one in there. So I go there a lot now because it's so much closer than the ones before. Because there's one pretty close to my college town, but that's like 3 hours from here where I live. So not about that life. And then the other ones around here were like an hour away, so I really couldn't go there that often. But anyway, let me show you the book. So I bought Tallinn by Julie Kagawa. I've just saw this book like all over Instagram and it just looks so pretty. That's the main reason why I bought it, is because it looked pretty. But I actually think the story is good. I'm actually currently reading this book right now. I haven't gotten really too far in because I've just been on a terrible I've been like in a terrible reading slump lately, so it's like been impossible for me to it's just been impossible for me to read anything. I actually just finished Paper Towns, so I'm happy I finally finished a book, because I literally have like 5 books sitting over there that are like half read, or like not even a beginning bit of read. Like I'm only 20 pages into this book and I'm 20 pages into another book, but let's hope Paper Towns got me out of my reading slump and I can actually read something now. But anyway, this book is just about, it's about like a world, I guess, and like there's humans on Earth and then like there's these dragons and they live somewhere else, and like these 2 siblings have been turned into, like the dragons can form into humans to blend in. So these 2 siblings are sent to Earth, I guess, just to blend in with the other humans, so they have to stay in their human form and stuff. So it just sounds pretty interesting. I haven't gotten too far into it, but this cover is just so pretty. It's all like scaly and like gorgeous, and then the inside is awesome. Like, look at this. It's a cool dragon, and even the cover is pretty cool. It just has like a little crust. My boyfriend says it looks like Mortal Kombat, like this symbol, and it kind of does, which is funny. And that's just what the spine looks like. But yeah, it's a cute book. It's really cool looking. I like the way it looks, and hopefully I can get out of my slump and actually finish this. So the next books I bought, I actually bought these 2 books yesterday because I've just been hearing a lot of good things about them, and I know, I don't know if it was this month or last month, but it was like the Booksplosion book or whatever, like those booktuber girls do a live show thing, and they're reading this book. So I just decided to pick these up. So I picked up Between the Lines by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer, and I also picked up Off the Page by the same authors. And this is apparently just like a companion to this book, but I think you read Between the Lines first, and then you read Off the Page. Well, this one's newer anyway, but this one was like recently just published. But what I think is this book has to do with a girl who's reading a book, and I guess the character talks back to her. Yeah, I guess she's just like obsessed with this character in a book, and then like I think he like talks to her or something. I'm really not sure what happens in this book, but it's really cool. There's like really pretty pictures in this book, and there's just like this is like blue, and there's like green writing in here. Like I guess like the different characters just have different colors, and there's a lot of like cool illustrations in here. Let me see if I can find one. Here's some. There's like really pretty illustrations in here, and they just look really cool, and I feel like this will just be a fun book to read, and I'll probably just read this book first because I think that's what you're supposed to do. And then I also got Off the Page, and I believe this follows the same characters in there, and I believe this one is about like the character actually comes out of the book with her, and it just sounds like it's such an amazing like kind of thing to read, because who doesn't want like a character to come out of a book? Like honestly, Noah Shaw. What? Anyway, but yeah, in this book again, it just has the really pretty writing in here. Like this is green writing in here. It's kind of hard to see. But it has like green writing, purple writing. It just like, they have different colors for the different authors. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's so cute. The book is cute naked. It's purple and it just has like, I don't even know if you can see this, but it has like an indent here with like a little book and like the girl pulling the boy out of the book. I don't really think you can see this, but it's just a little like stamp in the cover. I don't know if you can see it, but it's cute. And then the spine looks nice. So those are like all the books that I got at Booksamillion recently. And now I have a few manga to show you guys. So I've actually been trying to get into some manga and things like that. So I've been reading D and Angel, and I really like that. I'm only on like the 4th book, I think. So I actually picked all these books up at ColossalCon. It's an anime convention that they hold in Sandusky. It's at Kalahari. So I usually go there like every year. It's in the beginning of June, so I picked up these books, and I got all these books. Like on Sunday they have a flea market, and people are usually selling things like super cheap, but it's a pain because it's so crowded, and this year was the worst. But I picked up these books, and I got all these books, all these manga. I got them all for only like $25, so that was like a steal, considering half these books are like $10 each. But last year I got the first 4 books in Death Note series. So now I picked up, a girl had the rest of these, so I just picked them up. I think there's more after 11, but I'm not sure. But I got 5 through 11, and that just kind of gives more of my series so I can actually read these. I haven't actually started that series. And then I also picked up the last 3 books in the D and Angel series, so I have 11 through 13. I have 1 through 10, and I purchased those just kind of everywhere. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good that I got like I got 10 books for only $25. So that was good. Goodbye. But yeah, that's all for my book haul. Let's see if I can actually pick these books up. And not drop them. So many books. So many books. Oh my god, they're falling. I can't do this. How do people do this? Careful, careful, careful. Oh god. So many. That's like a book tower right there. These are so heavy. Why do books weigh so much? Let's take a screenshot together. Oh god. Okay. That's enough of that. Alrighty guys, so that has been my book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys around next time, and I promise I won't take another 2-month break. I'm ridiculous, okay, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Now to put all these books away. Ha ha ha.